Ocean breathing is a technique that will give you additional control over your breath in a very subtle way. It's a technique we use which is based on a traditional yoga breathing practice. To do ocean breathing, you just need a little bit of technique. So I'm going to lead you through a practice now that will develop that technique so that you will be confident to do it in your own practice and to share it with your colleagues. So we'll just take a moment to center ourselves and connect to our breath. So have your eyes closed or downcast. All the usual things, make sure your spine is upright, release tension in the body, feel the connection between your body and the chair, the floor, the hands resting on the thighs, the shoulders relaxed. Breathing in and out through the nose unless the nose is blocked. And finding your steady, mindful breath with your full attention on your breath. And allow your breath to come into an easy, but slightly lengthened in a comfortable way with no strain, a slightly lengthened rhythm of inhale and exhale in and out through the nose. And then on the next exhale, we're actually going to breathe in through the nose, but exhale through the mouth, making a sighing sound. And if you would like to open your eyes for this, that may help a little bit. This sighing sound could be likened to if you're holding a little mirror and you were trying to fog it up. You would be doing that. Or if you wanted to whisper something to somebody and you made your voice very quiet, that is effectively speaking with that sighing sound. And as you do that, as you sigh out through the mouth, you can probably feel that that sound is coming from the throat, from the voice box, and there's a subtle control there of some muscles which create the sighing sound. And we want to be able to do this breathing technique in and out through the nose. So there's an intermediate step here. So what we're going to do is breathe in through the nose. We're going to begin our sigh out through the mouth, and halfway through the sigh, we're just going to close the mouth softly, and the sighing sound should automatically transfer from the mouth to the nose, and the pitch of that sound will change slightly. Inhale through the nose. Do that 2 more times, closing the mouth halfway through the sigh. Continue with the exhale, but now the breath is coming out of the nose and it's still creating that sighing sound. Now see if you can do that without opening the mouth at all. So inhaling through the nose. Creating a more subtle sighing sound as you exhale through the nose, but that sound still emanating from this area of the throat and the voice box. This technique may not come immediately, you may need to practice it a little bit, but let's assume you've got that. We're going to close the eyes now and just try a few breaths where we are inhaling normally and doing ocean breath on the exhale. Now, because of this additional control we're imposing on the breath on the exhale, you'll find that it will naturally be a longer exhale, longer than the inhale. And that is what we want. So no strain at all, breathing in normally. Exhale, ocean breath through the nose, and just keep on exhaling until you feel you have fully exhaled, but no strain on the breath. And when you're ready to breathe in, breathe in. Now we know what we're doing. Allow yourself to really immerse in your own breath. Immerse yourself in the long exhale with ocean breath. And notice what you sense happening to the body, to the mind, as we do 5 more breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale, long ocean breath through the nose, feeling the body soften and relax, and hopefully feeling the mind coming into more of a settled state, a single point of focus on your breath. The sound that you make will be very subtle and should just be audible to you, but not loud enough for another person sitting a couple of meters away to hear. So if that sighing sound is very pronounced, what we would call a little bit on the gross side, as in gross and subtle, just begin in your own practice to move that to a more subtle exhale. So it's a really internal sound, one you're aware of, a sense of subtle control over the breath, but not something that's making a lot of noise. And that is the first technique that we're going to use for ocean breathing.